Spring planting time in Vermont. Actually, it's kind of late to start. It's April, mid-April. So spring planting time was a little while ago, and I did start some stuff. I don't remember when, but this stuff right here is the stuff that I started, kind of at the appropriate time. Got the ball rolling, and then I planted a bunch of other stuff, and can't really see it. The mice dug up and ate all the seeds. I um I put sprouting seeds or certain types of seeds, hot peppers and others. They like heat, they like warmth. So some people use like a heating mat, like it's like a think that's especially for gardening. I just put them on the radiators. I put the cups on the radiators. You got to kind of balance them a little carefully, but the heat from the radiators really helps to sprout the hot peppers and the tomatoes. If I'm growing like lettuce, I don't put that on the heat. That stuff doesn't really like heat. Um, so anyway, yeah, I got the ball rolling. Then I planted a bunch of other stuff, and that night or the next morning, I woke up and mice had dug up and eaten almost all of it. They left some of the tomato seeds. I think they dug up and ate all the hot pepper seeds. I've been watering this stuff anyway, just in case there's a seed or two left over. Nothing's coming up except for a couple tomatoes sprouted up. Um, I was asked, why would mice eat hot peppers? Don't they not like? Wouldn't the heat from the pepper seeds not be tolerable for them? I guess it is. I have had problems with squirrels eating my plants outside, like hot peppers, like actually picking the hot peppers and eating them or eating part of them. So I don't know. I've heard that some animals don't have the receptors that we have, so I don't know if that's what it is or what. But mice definitely dug up these seeds, and squirrels have definitely eaten hot peppers. So I had to take some measures. Maybe that'll be the next video. I had to take some measures. I replanted everything and made it mouse proof. Um, but this is mostly stuff that's from the first batch. Even though the peppers, we got tomatoes and lettuce here. Um, Hot peppers here. The hot peppers are pretty tiny. They grow a little slower than lettuce and tomatoes. Um, so this is all first batch stuff. I start seeds myself. I did this for a long time, and then I moved to just buying starts, like 4 packs or 6 packs or individual plants. And I was having great luck with that. You save a little bit of money by growing from seed, and you can use seeds subsequent years. The longer you go, the less viable the seeds are. You get to the point where it just takes a long time for the seeds to sprout, and a bunch of them don't sprout. But seeds are pretty good for a couple years or so. Um, and so I used to grow from seed, then I went to just starts, and I was having great luck with that. And then a couple years ago, I really got screwed on the starts. I couldn't find what I wanted other than orange habaneros. Somebody at the local farmers market sold me what was supposed to be a Carolina Reaper. It wasn't. I don't know if that was intentional or if I got hustled or if it was an honest mistake on their part. I don't know. But I got screwed one year. I ended up having to go to Home Depot and buy a bunch of stuff, and none of that stuff grew right. I think I grew like 3 different varieties, and the plants either looked sickly or just that was mostly what it was. Is they looked sickly, and I did grow some Tabasco plants. I was excited about that because I'd never grown Tabasco peppers before. And those grew okay, but they took forever to produce peppers, which is weird because they're tiny. You'd think they'd be producing pretty quickly. So anyway, I guess it was last year I went back to starting from seed myself. I can grow whatever I want. And so that's what I do now. I have a grow light, which again, I think that'll be the next video. I'll show you what I use there. But mostly I just use window light. I got really good southern sun in this apartment. This is a south facing window, so I'll put stuff here before I go to bed, keep the blinds open, and because I like to sleep in. And so I just get this in the window, get the plants in the window before I go to bed, and then they're all set. It's a cloudy day, so we're not getting any sunlight. But basically, I got a couple south-facing windows. I put as much as I can on the windowsill. Um, and in my bedroom, I've got kind of a bin which brings stuff up higher. You don't really want to put it on the floor. I guess you could actually, but anyway, I put the stuff in the southern facing window, and then as the day goes on, if I'm around, I'll move it to the west facing windows over there too. Um, because you get direct sun here for a couple hours, and then as the sun moves on in the afternoon, you get better sun here. So um, I'm really lucky I get great sun here. But my last apartment, I didn't get any southern sun. I had east and west facing windows, and so I would put plants in I guess it would be the east facing window at night, and then as the day went on, they get that east sun in the morning. And then as the day went on, I would move them to a west facing window. And the plants still grew pretty well, not nearly as well as here, where it's a lot of southern sun, but they grew surprisingly well. It was a pain in the butt. You had to move this stuff around, but it will work if that's all you got and you want to grow from seed yourself. You can do that. So we got well, maybe we'll wrap this up for this video, and then the next video I'll show you the light that I use in addition to the natural light. I use an artificial LED light, and talk about what specifically I am growing. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Peace.